everyone, it's me again, Liz. Welcome again to my channel. If you are new, I'd like to invite you to subscribe, and you find this video helpful, you may like it and share it to your friends. Let's start. Today we'll be talking about solving quadratic equations and specifically on factoring, using the factoring method. But before anything else, I'd like to remind you that solving quadratic equations can be done through the factoring method, quadratic formula, completing the square, or graphing. And always remember that in solving quadratic equations, the solution, the numbers we're looking for, can be at most two numbers or values. So there are problems that would give us only one answer, or there are problems that would not give us a real number answer. What does that mean? It means there's an imaginary or complex numbers involved. We're going to talk about that on the next video. Okay? Let's practice rewriting quadratic equations in standard form first before we proceed to our main topic. So according to our definition a while ago about standard form, it should be written in this way. I'm going to use the green pen here. So that's the standard form. All right. So the A there is a variable for the x squared term. B is a variable for x, and C has no variable with it. So how do we do it with the first equation here? So simply rewrite it in a way that the highest exponent will be written first, plus, I'm going to write 2x plus 2 equals 0. So this is the standard form for number 1. Okay? How about number 2? Now please be careful with the signs, all right? So I'm going to start b squared first, since negative 2b is on the other side of the equal sign, I'm going to move that to the other side, okay? By simply, I will add plus 2b here to cancel it out, minus 2b plus 2b, that's actually 0, okay? So I have here b squared, that's gonna be plus 2b, take note of this one here, plus 3 equals 0. Now there's my standard form for equation number 2. If I am too fast, you can always go back to number 2, or you can rewind the video. How about number 3? I'll just put x squared plus 3x. That's going to be plus 4 equals 0. So if I would make it shortcut, whenever I transfer a number from one side of the equal sign to the other side, I would just change the sign. So because this is negative 4, it becomes positive 4 when I move it to the other side. And finally, I have y squared. I move it to the other side, it becomes plus 3y because of the property of equality. Also, positive 2, if I move it to the other side, it becomes minus 2 equals 0. That's it. That's how we rewrite quadratic equations in standard form. It's very important we know how to do it before we actually do the factoring method. Okay? Now, solve for the following quadratic equations by factoring. For number 1, we don't have to rewrite it into standard form because it's already written in standard form. So we'll just go ahead and solve it. First thing that you're going to do is to draw 2 sets of parentheses. Okay? We'll get the factors of x squared first. That's going to be x times x, because x times x is x squared according to the laws of exponents. The next thing that I'm going to do is to look for the factors of positive 6. Okay, so we can do, I'll just put here, we can do 6 times 1. We can also do negative 6 times negative 1. We have 3 times 2. We also have negative 3 times 2. What else do we have? We have, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, these are the factors of our 6 here. What we're going to do is add them up and see the results later. So we have 6 plus 1 is 7. Negative 6 minus 1 is negative 7. We have 3 plus 2 is 5. Negative 3 plus that's negative, is negative 5. Alright, the last thing that we need to take note is which one amongst this are equal to our middle term here, or middle constant here. Is actually this factors here. Okay, we have the 5 here, that's the same with the 5 here. Therefore, we're going to pick positive 3 and positive 2 as our factors here. It's going to be plus 3 and plus 2. Get it? All right, now I'm going to equate both of my both of my factors to 0 and so for x. So this is going to be x equals negative 3 and x equals negative 2. Okay. The answers for number 1 are x equals negative 3 and x equals negative 2. All right, let me erase this because I'm going to need the space. Let's proceed to number 2. Okay, let's proceed to number 2. This one is not written in standard form, so we still have to rewrite it. Okay, so I'm going to have b squared. Since I have to move it to the other side, I can just add here to cancel it out. It becomes 0 and plus 3b here. Plus 2 equals 0. This is my new equation here. So what I'm going to do is to draw 2 sets of parentheses. I'm going to get the factors of b squared first, which are b times b equals b squared. And take a look at the third term here, this one, positive 2. We have, what are the factors of positive 2? Obviously, it's just positive 2 and positive 1. We also have negative 2 and negative 1. But if we add them up, this is going to be positive 3 and this is going to be negative 3. So obviously, we are looking for these factors here because it's the same as here. All right, positive 3. So we're going to write plus 2 and plus 1. Okay, solving for b, we'll just have to equate the factors to 0. That's going to be minus 2, factors cancel, negative 2. This is minus 1, cancel it out, you're left with b, negative 1. Therefore, the answer for number 2, the answers are negative 2 and negative 1. Okay, let's proceed to our last 2 problems here. Number 3 is in standard form, so we just have to go right away in solving it. Notice we always start with drawing parentheses and then factoring x squared. And then let's try to look at the third term, 4, positive 4. The factors would be 4 times 1. Those are those positive. We can also have Why do I always include the negative counterpart? Because they are important. When we have negative 4 times negative 1, it's just positive 4. So there are also factors of 4. We also have positive 2 and positive 2. We also have 2 and negative 2. Okay, if we add them up, that's going to be 5 here. This 1 is negative 5. 2 plus 2 is 4, positive 4. And negative 2 is negative 4. So what we're looking actually is the one with the same answer here. So that is the last one, negative 2 and negative 2. So we're going to use the factors negative 2 and negative 2. Find it because it's equal to negative 4 and this is also negative 4 here. So let's proceed to solving our problem. So this is just plus 2 to cancel out negative 2. I am left with x equals 2. This is pretty much the same. X equals. Now, if you would notice, we end up with one answer. This is what I'm talking about. The solution or the answer we're looking for can be one number only. For this case, number 3, the answer is x equals 2. All right, finally, let's answer number. This is supposed to be number 4. Okay, but this one is not a standard form, so we have to rewrite it first into standard form. That's negative 6 on the other side of the equal sign, so we're going to change it to positive 6b according to the property of equality. All right, let's go ahead and solve this problem. We have b factors of b squared. Now take a look at 9. Let's look for the factors of positive 9. Positive 9, positive 1. We have negative 9, negative 1. Negative 9 times negative 1 is positive 9. We have positive 3 and positive 3 because 3 times 3 is 9. We also have negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. So these are the factors of 9. Let's add which among those set of factors are we looking for. This is 9 plus 1 is 10. Negative 9, negative 1 is negative 10. How about 3 plus 3 is 6? Negative 3 and negative 3 is negative 6. So we are looking for this. The factors we're going to be using is, why that one? Because of this here, the middle term 6. So we have plus 3 plus 3. Let me solve. B plus 3 equals 0. That's going to be minus 3 minus 3. Cancel out. We're left with B equals negative 3. Here, pretty much the same. Minus 3 minus 3. B equals negative 3. Again, this time we ended up with one same answer. So the solution for number 4 is equals negative 3. Thank you for your time. Once again, please do subscribe, hit the like button, and share it to your friends. Have a good day. Till next time.